Until one has loved an animal, a part of one's soul remains unawakened. Hello everyone. Today I sit before you to narrate a short story of love and friendship that existed between a bear and a human being. This story, titled The Bond of Love, is a fascinating account of an orphaned sloth bear that was rescued by the author and gifted to his wife as a pet. The bear's intelligence, playful nature, memory, and sense of affection won everyone's heart, especially that of the author's wife. The contents of the story focus on the love and affection between human beings and animals. The narrator, through the medium of his wife and her pet, the sloth bear, reveals that love transcends even the barrier of species. Pets reared with sincere love and affection develop an unbreakable bond with their human caretakers. This story was written by Kenneth Anderson, an India-born British writer and hunter who wrote books about his adventures in the jungles of South India. He was born on 8th March 1910 and died on 30th August 1974. Before the story starts, let me first familiarize you with the characters. The first being the narrator or the author, who may have been a hunter by profession, but who was compassionate at heart. Also, he is seen to be a loving husband. Then we have the narrator's wife, who has a special liking towards animals and who is very affectionate. And last but not the least, we have Bruno or Baba, the sloth bear. He is extremely playful, fun-loving, and a voracious eater. He reciprocates to the affection of the narrator's wife in the way as she does, if not more. One day, the author and his friends were passing through the sugarcane fields near Mysore, where people were driving away the wild pigs from the fields by shooting at them. Unluckily, one of the narrator's companions abruptly shot a bear which fell down. As they looked, they realized that a baby sloth bear had been riding on its mother's back. So the author and his friends ran and caught it and put it in their gunny bag. On reaching Bangalore, he presented it to his wife, who was delighted, and after discovering the cub to be a boy, she named him Bruno. Bruno soon took to drinking milk from a bottle and started eating everything that was offered to him. The bear became very attached to their 2 Alsatian dogs and to all the children of the tenants living in their bungalow. He was left quite free in his younger days and spent his time in playing, running into the kitchen, and going to sleep in their beds. However, one day an accident befell him when he entered the library, ate rat poison, and got paralyzed, whereby he could not stand on his feet. So he dragged himself to the narrator's wife, who then called the narrator and then rushed Bruno to the vet. The vet had to give him 2 antidotes, which finally got him up on his feet. But this incident did not deter or stop him from exploring new things to satiate his hunger. And this time, although thankfully he ended up with no ill effects whatsoever, he actually drank 1 gallon of old engine oil, which had been kept as a weapon against the attack of termites. As time passed by, Bruno grew massive, although he remained sweet, playful, and mischievous. He was then renamed Baba, which in Hindustani meant small boy. He would follow instructions given to him, but because the safety of the tenants' kids came into question, poor soul was kept chained most of the time. Soon, the narrator and his son felt that he had to be sent to a zoo at Mysore, as he was now too big to be kept at home. While she did not agree initially, she had to give in for everyone's safety. After the official paper, he was ready for the Mysore Zoo. The wife missed him terribly and asked everyone who went to Mysore to visit the zoo and inquire about his well-being. She learned that Baba was not eating well and remained sad all day. So after 3 months, she decided to visit him herself. Everyone was of the opinion that Baba would not recognize her. And he surprised everyone by recognizing her in a jiffy. After that, she petted and pampered him and spent a lot of time with him. However, she did not have the heart to leave him behind, so she decided to take him back. For that, she had to go all the way to Bangalore and request the superintendent of the zoo. Since he was a kind man, he consented and also wrote to the curator telling him to lend a cage for transporting the bear to Bangalore. Once home, a squad of coolies were engaged for a special work in their compound, which was converted into an island for Baba. Special comfortable wooden box filled with straw was set up so as to keep him warm and safe. In a few days' time, the cage was hoisted onto the island where Baba was released. A special way was made for the narrator's wife to reach the island. They got a rope tied to a mango tree with a loop at its end. Putting one foot on the loop, she kicks it with the other to bridge the 6-foot gap that constitutes the width of the surrounding pit. So this is how she finally got her Baba back home and spent time sitting on a chair while he sat on her lap, sharing the true bond of love. And with that, we come to the end of the story with the hope that you'll be taking with you a lesson for life and a lesson of love. Thank you.